What's up, YouTube? Reezon's Console and Game Reviews back. I'm doing a marathon today because my certification exam unfortunately got canceled. I won't be taking it till Wednesday of next week, so I gotta keep on studying, man. Just some more time to study, bro. Anyways, I'm doing a game now on a different console, the original Xbox, Xbox original, or whatever you want to call it, the big black box. Uh, this game, I remember reading about this game. Oddly enough, I was at a funeral for a family member, and we went across the street to get some coffee at the gas station, and I saw a game magazine there, EGM I think it was, or Game Pro, something. I picked it up, started reading, and I saw two screenshots of this game and a release date for a year from then. And I was like, okay, yo, I'm all over this. This is my type of stuff. So I kept track on it for the whole year, and then when the year was up and it finally released, I had already pre-ordered it. I went and picked it up, and the game is none other than Jaws Unleashed on the Xbox original. Alright? I love this game. Love it. Okay? I'm sorry, I do. I love games about stuff that I like. That's number one. And I'm a Jaws fan from back in the day. Not just the original classic, of course, but I like all the corny sequels too. So sue me. So when I heard that this game was coming out and I saw screenshots where you're controlling a great white shark, where you're controlling the ultimate predator in the ocean, and I read about it and it said you were gonna be the shark, and it was a full featured Jaws game. It was gonna be treated like the sequel to Jaws 4. I was like, yo, I gotta get this, man. I mean, this is like straight up. If you're giving me a game that allows me to control a shark and I have free roaming control and rights to go anywhere around this island, Amity Island, yo, this is gonna be Grand Theft Shark. Yo, I'm all down for that, man. So, yo, I got it, man. And once again, let me give you another look at the box. This is Jaws Unleashed on the Xbox original. You got the back of the box. Tells you are Jaws. You know what I'm saying? That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? In the inside, you got the disc and the instruction manual. This game, basically, man, it is exactly what I said it was. It's Jaws. It's a Grand Theft Shark. Take Grand Theft Auto, take out the scumbag criminals and crooked cops and all that. Put it in a tropical environment in Amity Islands, and the main character make him a shark. That's it. I mean, that's what it is. The game has some missions. It's got about 12, I think. I'm gonna say 10 to 12 missions that are corny. They're extremely. Some of them are ridiculously corny. Some of them are like, yo, on this. I remember the second level, you're captured and you're in this facility, and to get out of the facility, you need to come out of the water, grab the scientist by his legs, swim with him, popping out of the water like that, and he's holding a key card, and you need to pass him right by the key card reader to open the gate to get out of there, right? That's corny, dude. But I can forgive all that because in the meantime, between the missions, you have free roaming control of the waters off Amity Island, the north, the west, the south, and the east. You can go anywhere, and you're not time rushed to, or time. It's not time objective. You're not time rushed to go to the next mission. You can take months if you want to go to the next mission, just swimming around, causing havoc, finding the hundreds of unlockables. Hidden treasure chests, hidden license plates, hidden body bags, all that. Those are all different unlockables. Hidden tin cans in each level that unlock film reels from the original movie Jaws. I mean, it's really good. But the game, basically, story-wise, I think it's. I want to make sure that I got this right. It is. Just a second. It's been 30 years since the events of Jaws 1. Okay, 30 years since the events of Jaws 1, and now the Amity is under new leadership under Mayor Larry Vaughn Jr., so it's Mr. Vaughn's son. And the main protagonist of the game would be Michael Brody, one of Brody's sons, as he's trying to warn this mayor, just like his dad was trying to warn the mayor's dad, that there's a shark out there and that it's not over and that it's going to be problems if you open the beaches on the 4th of July. And, it's the same old story. Oh, you're paranoid, you're crying wolf, you're acting just like your dad. We got all the new technology. They made a partnership with this corporation called Environ Plus, which has got ships and sea watching submarines and all that out there with technology and weaponry, and so they think they're okay. So that's basically the premise. You play the role of the shark. You're the one invading the waters of Amity Island, causing havoc. You can attack swimmers at random, scuba divers, boaters, jet skiers, water skiers, bungee jumpers, everything, man. You got, I mean, it's a full open living world. There's, I think by my count, there was over 150 different marine animals in this game. Everything from poisonous lionfish to killer whales to whale sharks, everything. So it's a, you got a rich cast of characters, rich environments. It's made by the same people that made Echo the Dolphin on the Sega Dreamcast, which I also did a little review on in one of my videos, and that would be Appaloosa Software. You see the horse logo right there? They're the ones that made Echo the Dolphin, and so you have the same breathtaking 3D underwater environments that you had in Echo the Dolphin. Only thing I will say is that Jaws himself, the shark, is not as maneuverable as Echo the Dolphin was. Understandable, two different animals, one more agile than the other. It's not to say that the controls are horrible, but the camera gets in the way sometimes, and Jaws becomes a little clumsier than you would like as you're trying to turn them around in a tight spot. I've had plenty of times where I've gotten stuck and had to reset the game, or pause and quit and reset the file because the shark got stuck and didn't want to move. So I mean, let's go through the negatives first. Negatives would be, okay, first of all, the corniness. A lot of the missions are corny. I mean, you got the shark pulling off things that the FBI can't stop. Like, you got one mission where you got to destroy an oil refinery from the water by launching explosive barrels at it. That's corny as hell. That doesn't make any sense. The scientist part that I mentioned, where you got to grab the scientist and drag him by the key card reader. But that's expected, man. They're making a game on an unstoppable shark. You can't really make that much of a compelling storyline game around that. You really just want to make a game to give gamers the excuse to control the ultimate predator in the ocean and just go crazy on everybody. That's what you want. And that's what you play the game for. The story is just beat it so you can see the ending. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So those are the negatives. Again, the controls to some extent. Jaws is kind of clumsy. The camera kind of gets in the way. That's one thing. Oh, and another thing I don't like about the controls is the way he swims. There's only one speed for swimming. Whereas in Echo the Dolphin, there was like 3 or 4 different speeds. Slow, a little bit faster, and then all-out burst of speed. You just press the swim button here, and Jaws he goes super fast. It's kind of hard to sneak up on prey and sneak up on people when there's only one swim speed. So that's the one negative that I have there. It's the positives. As far as being corny missions, yes, but there's some really cool missions too. Like when you get captured and you got to escape from the facility. That's one of the corny levels because you got to use a scientist. But it turns out cool in the end because you get out of the holding pen into the main tank in an aquarium. Kind of like Jaws 3. And you end up having a boss fight with a killer whale, and you end up ripping that dude in half, and that was pretty epic. So that's pretty cool. You got some other good boss battles, like when you fight the giant squid in the deep sea level. You got some good levels, man. Some good memorable scenes, some good action-based, action-driven parts of this game. Other positives are, dude, you're a great white shark, and there's no one that can stop you. that's one of the great things. It's the Jaws universe, man. It's compelling to Jaws fans. You know what I'm saying? So those are some of the positives. As far as a score for this game, I'd say I give it a 7.5 to an 8. I'll say let's give it an 8 because it is fun. It is addictive. It's not the type of game you can play once and be like, hey, I never want to play that again. No, you play it once and you're like, man, this is corny. But for the chance to come back and rip people to shreds and stalk the shores of a beach as the ultimate predator in the ocean, I'll come back and play this time and time again. So I give it an 8. it's just cool. It's a good game, man. And Jaws has a bunch of moves that you learn, like the body bomb, where he jumps up and just breaches down on an object to destroy it. The corkscrew, where he launches himself at a target, spinning, and when he hits it, he knocks a target upside down and is able to, feast on it. I like the move where you drag the victim along the surface and then you hold the R button, the bite button, and he launches the victim in the air, jumps out of the water, and dismembers him right in one bite. I mean, that's awesome. So, I mean, it's a lot of good things to this game. Very few negatives. So, I give it an 8 out of 10 on the original Xbox, Jaws Unleashed. Hope y'all check it out. God bless. Stay gaming.